Hello everyone and welcome to the Daryl Talks podcast. Today we're back doing something a little bit different. This is going to be a play along. So grab your partner. If you don't have a partner, grab a friend. Because today I've got Liz back in the living room to do another episode. We're going to do a Mr and Mrs. And I appreciate this could be Mr and Mr, Mrs and Mrs. and anything in between. So without further ado, welcome Liz.
Hello.
Liz, you sound a bit croaky. What's going on?
I have 2 children. Children are disgusting, full of disease. That's it.
Yeah, there will be film evidence to prove that it is Liz and not a man.
Thank you.
She hasn't got an Adam's apple or knobbly knees.
Definitely don't have knobbly knees.
So, we're going to do Mr and Mrs?
We are, yes. I think this could end in argument, divorce, maybe.
This was actually your idea.
I know. I've backtracked since that day.
I don't understand why. I'm a delight. So, what we're going to do is, we have found a load of questions. So, we will answer them. And what I recommend is, we do a 3, 2, 1, you say Daz, I say Liz.
So remind me how it works. So you say...
So for example, who has the strangest phobia? 3, 2, 1, Daz.
And I would say if I think it's you or if I think it's me.
Yes, we say Daz or Liz.
Right. I don't know how I'd think it would be like any other way, to be honest, but yes.
And then we'll just discuss it.
Perfect.
Probably should have gone through this before the podcast.
No, it's just we're all on the same page.
So question number 1, who has the strangest phobia? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Daz.
Liz, what do you think I'm afraid of?
I don't know, but I can't think of anything that I'm particularly afraid of. Well, no, I don't have any strange phobias.
No, you don't like snakes.
I hate and slugs.
And slugs.
Snakes and slugs. I don't know what it is about slugs, but I don't really know what your phobia is, but I just know it's not me.
I mean, with the snake thing, you've had 2 children, so you can't be that afraid of a cobra.
Here we go. What's your phobia?
I don't like cotton wool.
Oh, yeah. See, it's not that strange, but it is a bit weird.
So I don't like cotton wool because I feel like when I look at it, it just makes this high-pitched noise that goes right through me. You know, like nails down a chalkboard, that old sort of
Squeaky.
cliche thing. I see it, I feel it, and it gets worse. It, just makes me feel sick just thinking about it. And now and I pretend I'm okay with it, like when we're bathing the children. Yeah, you have totally forgotten about that every time I pass it to you, I'm dying inside.
Yeah, I had forgotten. Tomorrow night's bath time will be fun then, now that I've remembered.
You'd be like, ooh. Don't.
I won't.
Right, question number 2. Who is the better cook? 3, 2, 1.
Me.
Liz. We agreed Liz or Daz, not me.
Oh.
Because if we both say me,
Liz.
nobody's going to know
Liz.
who chose what.
I am the better cook.
You are the better cook.
There's no explanation needed.
There is no, you do most of the cooking.
You do make a banging cottage pie.
I make a banging cottage pie, and actually I am capable of making many things.
Yeah.
I just don't, because it tastes better when somebody else makes it.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well, yeah.
Question number 3. Who arranges the better dates?
Are we 3, 2, 1 in?
We will 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Daz.
Liz.
We've got our first controversial one. Liz, sell it to me. Sell it to me. Why?
I can't remember the last date you arranged.
We're talking about you now. So sell it to me, or explain to the people why you're so much better than me.
The last date I remember arranging for us, like a proper date, like we had a date day. I think this is before we had children as well. I arranged that I think we went bowling, then we went for some food and we had a nice little walk.
Yeah, because we're 7.
Excuse me, we had a lovely time.
Yeah, it was lovely.
And actually, before we had both children, so the day before we had Lyra, I arranged that we went out for something to eat, a nice little date night. And then it was like 5 days before we had Jackson, I again arranged for us to go on a date night. Why do you think
Why don't you, say money is no object, you pick a day, the perfect day for me, or for us.
Money's no object.
Money is no object. However, time is still real. So if you're picking just in the UK.
What would I do? So we'd get up, we would definitely go for breakfast, a banging fry up somewhere.
Right, you're winning so far.
And then we'd probably have to walk it off a little bit, which I know you won't be keen on. But a little stroll.
What is a little stroll to you, Liz?
I don't know, like a mile or so.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, a little stroll. Probably take the dog with us.
Where are we?
Oh, crumbs. I don't know. Somewhere nice, picturesque.
That could be anywhere.
And it would be a nice sunny day, but not too hot.
With a lovely gentle breeze.
Nice gentle breeze, yes. Not that you have to wear sun lotion either. You know, not too hot. So, yes, we'll go for a nice little stroll. Then that will take us to probably lunchtime, where you'd probably want like a burger and a pint, something of that nature.
Yeah.
And then perhaps then in the afternoon, I think we'd need to relax a little bit. Maybe go for a couple of spa treatments.
Okay.
Nice little rub down.
Happy ending or no?
No. And then in the evening, again, food. I feel like a day's surrounded by food. Food, couple of drinks, and then maybe sat somewhere, maybe on like a cliff top somewhere, just watching the sunset. Nice view. Nobody really around. Chilling.
Okay.
Maybe a barbecue.
Barbecue.
I think that's what you would like.
Right, you ready for mine? Because I'm about
Right,
to
go
just absolutely kick your ass.
Go on then.
We wake up leisurely.
Whoa, one. You've won already.
I wake you up with the sound of pan flutes.
Pan flutes.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, no, I know what a pan flute sounds like.
And then I say, right, get up, get ready, finish your cup of tea that I've made you in bed. We're going for big American pancakes.
Oh, I love a pancake.
So then we go somewhere like an American diner where they do it properly.
Yeah.
None of that like sort of niche hipstery pancakes, which are just Scotch pancakes with a bit of mint on.
A bit of mint. Bit of greenery.
When you sit on uncomfortable chairs, you know the type of place.
Yeah.
Right. And then we would have to walk that off. But luckily, we're right by the sea. So we don't have to go in the sea, but we can look at it. We can hear it.
Okay.
Of the waves as we're walking. And it's sunny, but not enough so that you've got to wear a hat or suntan lotion, just like you said. There's a lovely cool breeze. Almost a sea mist.
Oh, crikey.
And we're walking along, maybe somewhere like Hannaford, all the way along to, what's that other place called?
Which way are you going? Either Lou or Talland?
Talland.
Polperro, yeah.
Polperro.
That's a long walk.
It's all right, because we've got, what are those things called where you lean on?
What do you lean on? Segways.
Segways.
I fucking hate segways.
No, I'm only joking. No, we've got hoverboard.
Oh, I can't imagine I'd be much better on a hoverboard.
No, scrap all that, right? So we walk to Talland. We'll maybe have a drink. Maybe a cream tea.
Do love a cream tea.
Maybe a cream tea. With a bit of savoury knocking around. There's sandwiches. There's sausage rolls. Like thick, porky sausage rolls as well. None of that like just roll stuff. You just have a Prosecco with some strawberry in it. Just one or two though, just to get that like that little buzz. And then in the afternoon, we'll do something. We're going to go to a theme park.
A theme park?
Yeah, because you love a theme park.
Yeah, but you hate a theme park.
No, this is your day. This is your date. And we're going to go on all the scary roller coasters that are utterly pointless. And then in the evening, we'll do cocktails.
Love a cocktail.
We're going to do dancing.
Love a boogie.
But we're going to have alcoholic cocktails that definitely cannot give you a hangover.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. So both of our dates consist of a lot of food, bit of a stroll, and alcohol.
No coitus.
Early to bed. Bed by 8.
Well, that one went on a bit of a segue. Listeners, you can choose who is the better date because we both disagreed on this one. Right, who is the better dancer? 3, 2, 1, dance.
Daryl. And do you know what? It's only because I can't dance. You just think you're a good dancer.
Wrong. I can dance. I'm amazing. End of. This next one. Who can drink the most?
We're drinking what? Alcohol or squash? Let's be honest, the answer's going to be the same.
The answer will be the same. 3, 2, 1, Liz. Liz doesn't drink as like generally, whereas I would have a pint with a meal at a pub.
Yeah.
Where she would not. Yet we go on like a planned like night out or having drinks in the garden, And she's like drunk in half a sip, but can
Half
just
a sip.
Yeah, you are. You get all giggly and you call me a bitch a lot when you're drunk.
Yeah, I do. I do actually. Yeah, that is true. You're not the only one I call a bitch.
No, but obviously I'm the victim of it the most. But she finds like half a sip, she's getting giggly. But for the remainder of the night, she could do shots, down drinks, and she just gets ever so slightly progressively more drunk. Whereas I am like a heavy starter, and then I tail off at the end. And as soon as I'm like finished with something, I'm done, gone.
Yeah, you do that. You actually do that a lot. So we've been on nights out where all of a sudden it's like, where the hell's Daryl gone? Oh, we've the whole group have had a text from Daryl. Got a taxi. I've got home. Great. Thanks for that. You just abandoned me because you've just drank enough. And you're like, well, I'm going home.
Yeah, I don't need anybody to get me home.
No, but you can't be trusted in a taxi anyway.
No. Next question. If there's a spider, who deals with it? 3, 2, 1. Daz. The main man.
Oh, do you know, they're just so unpredictable.
I don't mind them.
I mean, who is okay with spiders? I mean, they're just
Spider-Man.
creepy.
Yeah, I'm not too good with the ones with short, thick legs.
Ugh. They're just
And
vile.
like quite big bodies. But
Do you remember that day one ran across the living room?
yeah.
It was massive.
And I stamped, there was
He was barefoot. And I was like, oh my God, there's a spider. And Daryl, Bigfoot. It was like, stomp.
Yeah. I wanted to make it, help it survive a little bit so it could go and tell its family.
It was awful.
Never step foot in my house again. Who pays the bill on the first date? Who paid the bill on the first date? I think we split it.
Yeah,
It was
I think we did.
many, many years ago at the ripe old age of 16
Yeah.
in Annapurna in Liskeard. And
Indian restaurant.
I had my EMA money.
EMA, God.
So for those of you that don't know what EMA is, it was a government scheme that if your parents didn't earn enough, it was basically pocket money for sixth formers.
Wasn't it like 30 quid a week or something?
30 quid a week. So
I'll be happy with that now.
being 16 to 18, most of that usually went on beer at the weekend.
Yeah, see, I had a job at that point, didn't I?
I did from like 17.
Yeah.
But anyway, we went to an Indian, and I've never been on a date before like that, like a proper meal face to face with another girl.
Another girl, like as if you were a girl.
That wasn't what I meant. And
He wore his best dress.
I wore my best dress. So we order, and for a start, I don't think I've ever ordered Indian before, so I didn't have a clue what I was after. Didn't know what it was.
Yeah. I
And
think
also-
I might have had a korma.
It was the first time that you can't just like order a meal. I had to order what meat I wanted and then order rice. And there's like 400 different types of rice.
Yeah.
And me being a simpleton and not very well travelled, it was either white rice, it was literally just white rice. So I order it, and forgetting that it wasn't on my plate, I was very clumsy and knocked it all over the floor.
The rice, this is. Yeah. Oh my God, there was rice everywhere.
There was rice everywhere, and rather than sort of like laughing it off, I covered it up and kicked it under the table because there was like a long
Tablecloth.
thing. So yeah, that was our first date,
Yeah, it was.
and
yeah.
I do believe we split it. I may have paid. I didn't have much money then, and you had a job.
Yeah, I think we probably split it. I've always been quite fair.
Yeah, we have actually. Who's the better driver? 3, 2, 1, Liz.
Definitely. Hands down.
However, Liz, how many points have you had?
I don't feel that's
Taken away?
relevant. I don't feel that's relevant.
I believe it's 6.
Yeah, but it's not relevant to
And
who's the better driver.
How many points have I had taken away? None. Still got my no claims from being 17.
I've got no claims. I've never claimed on insurance.
When I had to put you on my insurance after you got there, it was ridiculous.
So I got 6 points
You're a
basically in 5 days. It was a bit of a.
She's a hooligan.
I got 3 on the Monday and 3 on the Friday.
Carjacking.
And then Daryl put me on his car insurance, and it was astronomical.
It was minging. Who has the better taste in movies? 3, 2, 1, Daz.
Liz.
Wrong.
It's an opinion.
No.
Can't be wrong.
So I am more open to your movies, And also, I really don't like calling them movies, films.
Yeah, films.
So your little girly things, like, what would you say your favourite film is?
Notting Hill.
I'm Hugh Grant.
Notting Hill is a banging film.
It is. I appreciate it. I like the Welsh bloke showing his ass to the camera. I thought that was quite funny. But
all right, what's your favourite film?
The Green Mile.
Oh, it just goes on and on and on.
See, because you're not very cultured.
What, because your film goes on for like 4 hours?
Yeah, because you're immersed in it. Shawshank Redemption, absolute legend.
Again.
None of your films will ever appear in like the top 100 of all films ever.
No, true.
Whereas mine are.
Mine are just feel-good films. Yours are like, you've got to sit there and properly watch it and take it all in and remember everything. And then there's like a twist and oh, God, no.
I do think that I'll win that one. But again, we'll leave it up to you guys. Who talks the most? I really struggled to get that out.
I wonder.
3, 2, 1, Daz. So much so that I thought just talking to one person isn't enough. Now I've found a forum that I can talk to many people.
I mean, no questions asked, let's be honest.
Who's the best behaved at school? 3, 2, 1, Daz. You were a bit of a rebel.
I can neither confirm nor deny that. And also, we went to different schools, so you wouldn't know that information.
No. However, you have told me, and also, the school you went to was nowhere near as good as the one I went to.
Says who?
Says me.
So I went to Liscard School.
And I went to saltash.net community school.
Oh, God, yeah, Liscard probably had a fancy name as well, but it's Liscard.
But they couldn't spell it.
I think it's like an engineering academy or something. Posh now, isn't it? They all wear like blazers and ties. I mean, they didn't when I went.
They stole that from Primark. Who's the most laid back? 3, 2, 1, Liz.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm definitely way more laid back. I wasn't really listening to the questions.
Like, what else could you have possibly been doing in this moment where we are facing one another?
Do you know what I was thinking, actually, in that moment? Do we have to keep saying 3, 2, 1? That's what I was thinking, and I really wasn't listening.
How do you propose doing it?
No.
without some sort of delay?
Oh, anyway, let's get back to it. Yes, Liz is more laid back.
Yeah, I am about certain things. So, like, I'm more laid back about cleaning.
Cleaning, as in, like, household chores.
I am definitely
Dad is
more...
like, no, don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll live in a shithole. Don't worry. Who needs to hoover? Who needs to do the dishes? Who needs clean clothes? Just leave it. Okay, I'll listen this time. Right, I'm all ears.
Okay. Who is the cleverest? 3, 2, 1, Daz. Now, that was quite tough, purely because I know how clever you are in your own, like, ways.
World.
So, like, at real life, you are much cleverer than I am.
I'm more streetwise.
More streetwise?
Does that make me clever?
No.
Oh, I feel like you would get mugged and I wouldn't. You're like an easy target.
Because I look richer.
Obviously.
You look poor.
Thanks for that.
How have we gone from
really
who
know.
is cleverest to more likely to get mugged?
I mean cleverest. What's that based on?
Yeah, exactly. It's very subjective. If it's on your job.
Well, and clearly you are going to be far more clever than I am.
Absolutely.
I think I've got more common sense than you.
100. That's what I meant. Like, in real life, just staying alive, you would be much better than I would.
Thank you.
If we went back to caveman times where you just had to, like, fish an armagona.
Fish.
Like, armagona.
I've never fished a day in my life. I could fish.
You would figure out a way to do it.
Give me a stick and
Whereas
I'll get a fish.
I would die of starvation unless I attached myself like a limpet to someone else.
A bit like how we got together.
Exactly. You're weak. Next question. Who has the worst habits? 3, 2, 1, Daz.
Definitely. You definitely have the worst
What would you
habit.
say is my worst habit?
I can think of 2 which are equally bad.
Mm-hmm.
Vaping is an awful habit and constantly on your phone. Those 2 habits.
So I can think of 2 of yours.
I don't have any bad habits.
Moaning about vaping and moaning about me being on my phone.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
No, I don't like your attitude sometimes.
That's not a habit.
It's a terrible habit.
That's just me.
Terrible habit. Okay. I think they meant like who farts the most, and we've gone, no, we're going to have a really serious
Also
conversation
does.
here. Right, no, we're not going to carry on. Just need a couple. Who wastes the most money? 3, 2, 1, Daz. Yeah, so I had a bit of a phone game spending thing a while ago.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, obviously it's all sorted now, but it did nearly end in divorce.
You're very
Impulsive.
impulsive, yeah.
And I have a very addictive nature, so if I start something, I just want to like be the best at it all the time.
This is why you've been through so many like fads.
Probably, yeah, because I like the way up is the best bit, and then I get to the top bit and I'm like, ugh, bored of that now.
Yeah, you do that
Yeah.
a lot.
Who takes longer to get ready to go out? 3, 2, 1, Liz.
Only because
You take forever.
I don't know, it's because everyone else gets ready, or I get everybody else ready, and then I have to get ready.
That's incorrect. Sometimes I chip in, yet you're still last. Because you decide to do extra things.
Like what?
Like put your face on. Get your polyfiller on.
God, when was the last time I did that? Flipping heck. But yeah, I do
But generally, like, I can get ready.
Oh yeah, but you only shower for about 30 seconds.
I can do the 3 S's in like 5 minutes.
He's lying. He's absolutely lying, because as soon as that bathroom door closes and he's sat on the toilet, that's 25 minutes of the day gone. Sat on his phone, vaping, having a shit.
I really can't argue it. But what does that say about you?
I'm far too lenient. That's what it says.
Who is the most romantic? 3, 2, 1, Daz.
Liz.
I did not think you were going to say that.
Well, do you know, I was going to say you. Obviously, I wouldn't say anybody else. And then I thought, I don't know. I think I can be quite romantic at times.
Yeah, you have your moments, but I do think generally, I say more nice stuff.
When was the last time you brought me any flowers?
When was the last time you bought me beer?
Excuse me, I buy you other things, like I brought you muffins the other day because I know you like muffins.
No, you didn't. You bought muffins for you.
I did eat 3 of the 4 of them. I brought you chocolate peanuts because I know you like them.
That's because they were on the shopping list that I put them on.
But there's many an occasion that I buy you things because I think Dad's all like that.
I'm scared to because I'm not allowed to spend money.
That's because you're impulsive.
Exactly. So if I was to buy Liz flowers, I would want to buy a £30 bouquet rather than just like pick them off a roundabout.
Yeah, don't pick them off a roundabout. A dog might have weed on them or something.
Yet,
maybe not on a roundabout.
Yet roses that came from Kenya definitely had no urine at any stage during that.
From Kenya? Make sure they came from Kenya.
That's where they come from. That's where I know they come from. Not all of them. Who is more of a party animal? 3, 2, 1, Liz.
And I don't really know why. I can't really justify that.
Because once you are in party mode, there is no stopping you.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas I am constantly at a level of party. From the moment I wake up in the morning at like 5 o'clock, I'm at a level of party. And then it peaks a bit at around 9 o'clock in the morning.
He's had 2 or 3 coffees by that point.
And then I'm still sort of buzzy throughout the day. And then about 4:30, I have another little second wind of party. And then so say it's a Friday night and I get home and we're having a few beers and I get to a level.
So what you're saying, I'm like all or nothing.
All or nothing. So when it comes to being an animal, you are definitely more of an animal.
Thank you.
I think actually with alcohol, I'm a little bit calmer. I think I'm worse sober.
Yeah, you probably are actually. Yeah. I don't know, your gob is pretty bad when you've had a drink. That filter, that tiny filter there, is there somewhere when you're sober, disappears when you've had a drink.
Yeah, it's got me in a little bit of trouble every now and again.
Yeah.
But they make good stories, so...
Oh, well, that's all right.
And I've said plenty of inappropriate things when I've been sober, so...
So true.
Who gets annoyed the easiest? 3, 2, 1, Liz. Breathing is an issue?
Oh, God, especially at night.
Yep.
I mean, you don't need to breathe so loud.
I don't.
I actually have this thing where I wake Daryl up in the night. I kick him. If he's facing me, if I've turned over and then we're facing each other and he's either breathing in my direction or generally snoring, I have to kick him and tell him to turn over. I can't possibly turn back over.
And the one time I did it, it was like I murdered our dog.
Yeah.
You literally were so savage.
Yeah.
It's very, very unfair. I do have little, little, I think they call them icks.
Icks.
I do have a few icks, but generally speaking, I'm the one getting told off, not the one telling off.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep going? Should we just do a load?
Yeah, do a load and you
Yeah.
just choose the ones you want.
Right. Whose music taste is better? 3, 2, 1, Daz.
Liz.
DJ Cammy is not good, Liz.
DJ Cammy. I mean, you can have some bangers like Shania Twain. Cracking.
And I can appreciate Shania Twain.
Celine Dion. Banger.
I wouldn't. Oh, we're not talking about that.
Shocking. I just like the old school music. You just listen to some shit, man. God, you're like, oh, listen to this. Listen to the words. Ugh. Get a grip.
And that's why I'm the arty one and you're the farty one.
Very good.
I think I've got the better taste. Because once again, some of the artists I like will be up there and remembered forever. Whereas some of you mentioned those two artists, I wouldn't put them two as your top artists that you listen to.
No, but I'm just saying, like...
You just picked ones that
bangers.
But generally speaking, load of crap.
I don't really listen to music like that, though,
Saying that, we love a sing-along in the car.
Yeah.
So we must have...
Shania Twain.
Not just Shania Twain. Don't... Yeah. Who's the clumsiest?
Daz. Oh, sorry, I forgot.
3, 2, 1, Daz. I am forever stubbing my toe, banging my elbow. I was in a meeting earlier and I managed to whack my elbow so much so that my hand wouldn't move. The poor girl I was in the meeting with was in tears of laughter because she heard everything.
Oh God, the amount of times you've missed a step as you've come down the stairs and just tripped.
That time I tried jumping over the stairgate and ended up taking the stairgate out.
Ripped the stairgate off the wall. Took all the paint off. Oh, it was chaos. You are just so clumsy.
Who can eat the most? 3, 2, 1, Daz.
Yeah, you're like a bloody dustbin.
Yeah, I'm like bulimic without the throwing up.
You just keep eating. It's like you've got worms.
Who has the better sense? Better. Oh, we got an Irish now.
Oh, the lucky Irish.
Who has a better sense of style? Who has a better sense of style? 3, 2, 1, Liz. Yeah, I don't. Without Liz, I wouldn't have any at all.
You would just be wearing oversized woolen jumpers, massive baggy trackies, and hideous big fat shoes.
Because I'm a G.
Because you're a who?
I'm a G.
What's a G?
Gangster.
Oh, no.
It's the term we use.
Who's we?
Us gangsters.
You and your little posse.
Gang, not posse. Who has the best looking friends? 3, 2, 1, Liz.
Does. Oh, interesting. No, tell me who. Oh, I don't know. This could get serious now.
Could get serious.
I don't know.
Hold
you
on.
have got a few more acquaintances, I guess.
I was going to say, I don't have any friends.
You do. My God, we can't go. Right, here's a story. So we can't go anywhere without Daryl knowing someone, properly knowing someone. We, I don't know, 3 years ago, did a tour of the UK in 5 days. We went up to Scotland, back down the other side.
Finding funny road names.
Finding funny road names, yeah. We got to John O'Groats, okay, so the other end of the UK to where we live. We park up, and Daryl says to me, "You'll never believe it." I was like, "What?" He's like, "I know him." Gets out of the car. Daryl! I was like, oh my fucking God, are you serious? I was like, you actually know somebody? I mean, what are the chances? He was lovely as well, wasn't he?
He was lovely.
Yeah, anyway, that was...
So anyway, let's go a little bit deeper.
No, we're not. I don't think we need to talk about names.
Who is more likely to cry during a sad film? 3, 2, 1,
Liz.
Daz.
Oh.
You're more likely to cry at an advert.
I do. I do that.
Whereas I'm more likely to cry at a sad film.
I've always been so emotional. So I could read something that's not even anything, and I could just well up. But yeah, you're right. I've listened to an advert on the radio. Again, that isn't anything. I'll just be like, oh, that's so sad, or that's so lovely, and I'll just be crying.
Yeah, actually, I may retract mine, because if the question was who is more likely to cry, it would probably be me.
Yeah.
Whereas at a film, I'm more likely to make a joke at the bit where I would cry.
You do that.
Whereas, if Jackson smiles, I am more likely to cry at that.
Yes.
Or well up and those sorts of things.
Yeah, you do that.
Who gets away with the most? 3, 2, 1, Liz.
Daz. Me? What do I get away with?
Anything you want. You tell me the last time I've gone, no, Liz, you're not doing that, and you haven't done it.
Look, I can't help.
See?
Everything that I think of about doing.
Do you think of a thing that you've let me do?
The podcast?
Fair enough.
Look, I'm a delight.
I feel like that answered that question very well. Who does the most jobs around the house? 3, 2, 1, Daz.
Liz.
Don't you dare look at me like that.
Around the house? Jobs around the house?
Yeah,
You do the most.
I do the most.
Please, God, give me an example. What?
I put a wash in earlier.
Because you let our son piss on our bed.
Have you done a wash today?
No, but
Have you
I've,
washed today?
I have washed today. But I've kept
shouted there.
I've kept 2 humans alive. We've been shopping. We've had appointments we've been to. They've been fed.
I'll go back to the
bathed.
question. Who does the most around the house? Who
Right, so
doesn't
I got food
gallivant?
for the house.
Who doesn't gallivant off to hospital appointments and such important things?
I got food for the house.
And I congratulate you.
There's no way you do more around the house than me.
No, probably not. Who takes better photos? 3, 2, 1, Daz.
Daz. I am a terrible photographer.
Liz is better in the photos. She's very photogenic,
So vain.
whereas I am not. We just had some beautiful professional photos done, as we did like a pregnancy shoot and a newborn shoot. And every single photo that I'm in, I found something to criticise myself.
Yeah, but I think that's just you. You do criticise yourself.
Whereas Liz looked beautiful, and our children look beautiful.
Thank you. You looked beautiful. You just had sausage fingers.
I had Elton John sausage fingers, right? And at one point, it looked like I had the smallest legs in the world.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened there.
And
What's
again,
the
it
angle?
can't be the photographer's fault because she is amazing.
She's fabulous.
Who gets the last word? 3, 2, 1.
Liz.
Daz. See what I did there?
Twat.
I feel
You
like...
definitely do try.
No, I think I definitely get the last word. It may just be completely irrelevant though.
Do you think?
Yeah, so like, you'll be like, rah, 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 and I'll just say, testicles.
Yeah, it really pisses me off when you do stuff like that.
Yeah, and again, last word.
I just give up with you.
I'm sure you do. Go all night, baby. Who suggested getting married first? 3, 2, 1. Liz.
Daz. And I can tell you exactly.
What? Oh no, it was day one.
I can tell you exactly
Oh my
when it was.
God.
The day we met,
Yeah,
16th of July. What year was it?
2006.
2006. We literally met and Daryl told me he was going to marry me. So it was definitely you.
And it was. And what was the reason for that?
Because my mum had a Mazda MX-5. So he was going to marry me to get close to my mum and her car. Daryl's always liked a hairdresser's car.
Yeah, can't disagree there. Who is the grumpiest? 3, 2, 1. Liz.
I'm definitely grumpy.
Yeah.
Doesn't even need an explanation.
No, it does a little bit because just like I said earlier with the children in a previous episode, as long as you are fed, as long as you have got a clean bum, and as long as you aren't tired, you are fine.
So that applies to me as well. As long as I keep my backside clean.
Yeah. That is
Yeah,
literally...
I don't cope well on not a lot of sleep. I'm a good 8 hours, 10 hours if I could, of sleep a night. So going back to this whole newborn stage is, it's just killing me.
So this is just a different one. Who would star... Right, you've got to think of somebody that would star in the film of Daryl, and I've got to think of the
What,
one.
as you?
Yeah.
Who would play Daryl? Oh no, I'm not very good at this. I'm not very good at actors. Who would star as Daryl? It'd have to be somebody funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, good looking.
I was thinking more
Charming.
like Alan Carr. Is he called Alan Carr?
What? It's me, Alan. That
Or is
guy.
it, no, Jimmy Carr. That's who I mean.
Alan.
See, I told you I'm not very good.
Ooh.
I'm not very good at this. Jimmy Carr.
Oh my
Or
god.
Michael McIntyre. He's really funny.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you're really funny, but
I think you just did. Who would I pick? I'm going to go with... See, the first thing that came straight into my head was Keira Knightley.
really?
Yep.
Funny. Do you want to know the first person that came to my head for me? Martine McCutcheon. Do you remember her?
Yeah,
From EastEnders.
She was in Love Actually.
This is my moment. My perfect moment.
Who notices members of the opposite gender more in public?
I don't notice the opposite gender.
No. We are... So me and Liz do this really, probably quite odd thing where...
I don't know. I don't think it's that odd. I bet
do you think more
couples do it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, we'll be walking, like, say, in a shopping centre or something like that. If there is somebody not wearing a bra with the pokers out, we will both sort of look at one another and go, nipples.
I don't know why we do that. I don't even know when that started.
No, I couldn't tell you either, but it's such a fun game because I get to look at breasts.
Yeah, see, nipples don't bother me at all.
Love a good areola. Who is most likely to get arrested? Who do you think?
You.
I think you.
I can't imagine why you would think me.
Because I think you would just go off the rails on, like, you would do it for, like, just being gobby to a police officer.
Yes, but let's be honest, you are far gobbier than I am. But the difference is you can kind of like wangle your way out of situations, whereas I kind of dig the hole deeper and deeper and deeper. So yeah, you're probably right. It probably will be me.
So thank you so much, Liz. I had fun. We've had some giggles.
I thoroughly enjoyed that actually. That was all right.
Good, I'm glad. So there you have it, another episode of the Daryl Talks podcast. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this type of random conversation, I really hope you played along. Please give me a message, pop it on the socials. It'll be amazing. Thank you so much.
And let us know if there's any other...
Yeah, if you've got any ideas
yeah,
of things that you would like to see us do or listen to, we're quite like open. Obviously no like dodginess.
I'm not going to sit here and read a bedtime story.
I would.
You're no Tom Hardy.
Anyway, on that lovely note, we're going to call it a night. Cheers.